So this is our new Fleece Sump that's going to be coming out later this summer. The goal here is that you replace the filter socks, not having to change them out or replace them every 3-5 days. Right now we have where the water basically comes in here, and then as the water flows through the fleece, it'll start to clog up. When it clogs up, the water level is going to rise. It's going to trip the sensor, which is going to engage the motor. On the motor, we got a high torque motor. If you put your hands on it and try to stop it, you're not going to be able to stop that motor. It keeps turning. And you need that so that we can get the maximum water flow through here. So on this one, we ran 3,500 gallons per hour through it. It's the biggest pump we had. Didn't have a problem running through it. And so right now we've been testing these for about 1.5 years, and we're getting about a 6-month lifespan out of the fleece. So you'll have to replace this about every 6 months. It comes with multiple redundancies. So what we have over here is a float sensor, because what will happen is the first time you turn off your return pump, the water level is going to rise up in here, and when it rises up, it trips that sensor and shuts everything down, just to make sure that when you turn off your return pump, the motor doesn't just keep turning, and then you end up losing all your fleece. And so we came up with our own circuit board. It's very solid, everything's secured, and it's all waterproof. And then we've got another new feature over here, Frank, if you want to check it out. On our input fittings, we have a gasket to help to eliminate any salt creep that kind of builds up along there. And then to set the water level, we came up with the slider, because you don't really want to put your fingers in there. So you can slide it up and down and set it, because you're going to change the different water level based on your skimmer settings. So you want to set this right above the water level. So this will be one that we're coming out with in 4 different sizes: 39, which is this one here, 30, 34, 26, and then the 20 cube, which is sitting next to it. Hoping to have that out in the middle of summer.
So David, tell me about that what appears to be a divider in the center of that sump.
Yeah, so we get a lot of requests for custom sumps where the skimmer doesn't fit, so they want to move the wall 1 inch, or they don't want a refugium, and they basically want one big section, so take this wall out. And so what we did is, instead of someone having to figure out what skimmer fits in the section, you just get your skimmer, and if you have the width, it'll fit. You just move this wall around, put it where you want it to be, and lock it in place. There's 6 locking bolts that will put it in place. And there's gaskets all around to keep a nice seal and keep from scratching the acrylic. And it comes with a cross brace that you can slide and put right above it to keep it from bowing. The other thing that we have back here, you can see, is there's a track that we have for a wire holder. So you can put your probes over here and run the wires in that track and have it come up to a controller over there. Keep all your wires nice and tidy.
Well, thank you, David. Man, I look forward to having some of those in my store.
All right, thanks, Ray.